you to our discussion on climate change. As some of you know, our planet is undergoing a massive amount of changes due to climate change. Some are typical, but some are not. For example, I'm quite sure you heard of the term global warming. Many individuals without scientific backgrounds are also becoming more interested in this topic. I myself started taking a course on this subject called Climate Literacy, Navigating Climate Change Conversations by Dr. Sarah Birch and Dr. Sarah Harris. After taking this course and doing research on this topic, I can say I am amazed at how old and popular this subject is. There are several stakeholders in this subject, and the list includes scientists, social economists, media, politicians, and businessmen. So now you've heard the basic background on the social changes involved in climate change, but I'm quite sure you're interested in the science. What about the science? First, we should start by defining global warming. It's a condition where the temperature of a planet is rising due to higher amounts of greenhouse gases. This is where the sun sends heat to the planet, and this heat is trapped in the atmosphere of this planet, our planet Earth, and it doesn't come out of the atmosphere due to these greenhouse gases. The common greenhouse gases include carbon dioxide, water vapor, chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, methane, and nitrous oxide. Greenhouse gases are byproducts of waste, naturally occurring vents, aerosol cans, and non-renewable energy. In our case, we produce heavy amounts of carbon dioxide and water vapor by using non-renewable energy, sources such as fossil fuels and nuclear power. But before you decide whether to believe or not to believe, it's important that you know a few facts. The website, geosociety.org, which conducts research on the study of climate change, states that many scientific advances in the first decade of the 21st century have greatly reduced previous uncertainties about the amplitude and causes of recent global warming. In short, this means that the statistics and the data is now more precise than ever. Although there are many supporters of the theory of global warming, there are also a few skeptics which state that global warming is either a hoax or that our sun is going through a phase, which is normal for a star. So you might ask yourself, how can global warming affect me? It has the ability to affect your environment and your quality of life. For example, I come from the southern region of America, where the temperature is well over 40 degrees Celsius in the summer. This is a common breeding ground for some of the world's most dangerous weather conditions. I'm quite sure some of you heard about the tornadoes that happened in Oklahoma and how catastrophic it could be. My wife and I have experienced how a hurricane can change your life in a matter of minutes. Living without running water or power for 3 weeks, and we have found how much we take it for granted. As additional evidence, climatologists have established a theory that the warm water currents that come from the west coast of Africa are also a part of this threat. Whereas these currents increase the water temperatures and make the hurricane even more powerful. This water current is also over the Gulf of Mexico, where most of America's oil drilling is conducted. So this also means that an oil spill is also imminent. So now you've heard the general information about climate change and how it is leading to the global warming effect. Most of you are probably asking yourself, what can I do? Am I completely helpless in this war, in this combat? And the answer is, you can educate yourself on this crisis. Search for credible information from sites such as geosociety.org and NASA. Their website is nasa.gov. My personal contribution is my work I do as a developer in the company MB Connect line, which creates remote maintenance devices. These devices help companies monitor alternate energy systems so that they can continue to reduce their CO2 emissions. Now, after hearing this presentation about our plan in this combat, you should be armed with a small amount of knowledge to become an anti-global war warrior and reduce your carbon footprint. However, it is unreasonable to expect immediate changes, but reducing your energy usage, walking instead of driving, or commuting to work is a great start. So in closing, I hope you have enjoyed this discussion and understand why we should protect our planet, because it is the only one we have. Thank you.